think you're a hater, Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground, I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground, I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground, I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go.
And if you was instead of hating, you be ballin' too. I know you seen us fallin' too. All the rich niggas is all my crew. Fuck it, they can't touch us. If stuck up is what you call it, cool. Ooh, you should've seen when I came down in that. Black on black, cause it's gay to haters face down on the mat. Splat, yeah, I can make a green nigga mad. Quick, fast, flash like 10 cash on this bitch ass. You can tell I'm a G by the walk in the stands. I play the game, make me talk in the stands. Watch how you talk when you talk to the man. If it ain't about bread, you talk to the hand. I show you how to get rich. You got a weak arm, I'll show you how to pitch. Made so play, I'll show you by the hit. And tell the police I don't know about shit. Hey, God, I'm fly, something like the air. Ain't that something when it's stunting, man? It's nothing like air. Homie, hold it right there. Homeboy, right there.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground, I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground, I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go.
I got one in the back, I got one in the front. I make them do what I say. They tell me say what I want, I tell them get your money, girl, and just stop breathing. Cause if it ain't about that dough, it ain't about me neither. See a gangster like myself, I get that paper in with me. Man, your woman probably out there with some paper to give me. Listen, you're looking at a real pimp, ask my old women. And they'll tell you no remote, I control women. I'm a whole load, put me in the game, woman. If he ain't paying, then he shouldn't be playing. I'm saying, broke dudes only make jokes funny. I make more than I can fit in this quote, honey. Unquote, come sun soak with me, ma. Fly you down here and lay you up in my beach house.
Haters go.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in gleaming mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner.
5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops straight go. I got them all, you don't want no.
I got all those shit, nigga.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. that smoke, bitch, I got it for. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sonny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleed. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleed.
What up, what up, what up? Peace and blessings, everybody. Hope everybody doing well today. Salute. Sorry I'm late. Had to take care of little things with my health earlier. But Dr. Key will be here in a little bit. Hope everybody doing well. Hope everybody ready for these fights coming up this weekend. Yeah. It's been a lot of controversy going on right now. It's a lot of controversy. Like, I don't know where all these different boxing content creators, like everybody's starting to ride Kid Austin's job. Like, I don't understand it, but hold on. Shout out to my nigga All Things Big AMC FSG in the building. Salute, King. Shalom to my brother Rod Walker in the building. Terrell Davis, peace and blessings to you, homie. Shout out to Brian the King Falcone, Big AMC FSG in the building. Trapping 327. What's up, homie? Peace and blessings to you. Shalom to my brother Mr. Altruistic in the building. Salute, King. All praise to the Most High. Mike Rhythm, salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. The General Cal Cooler in the building. Salute, salute. Creole, the motherfucking traveler. Shot-Town's finest. Lee Jackson, what it do, homie? Peace and blessings to you. James Dunnigan, salute, my brother. Hope everything well. Yeah, I know, Creole. Yeah, I know. That's why I try to keep it straight. You feel me? So, if y'all been watching the boxing streets, right? You got a lot of people saying that Kid Austin is the one now. So I'm like, the one? The fuck are they looking at? It's been proven that him and his dad was lying about the sparring. And it's funny. It's funny. Because what's done in the dark always come out to the light. Remember, Devin and his dad kept lying about the Javante Tank Davis sparring. Then that shit finally came out. That shit didn't look like nothing that they was talking about. And with the Abdullah Mason and Kid Austin sparring, they were supposed to spar for 5 rounds. Kid Austin got his ass whooped for 1 round and he quit the sparring. He walked out on the sparring. He didn't even want to continue the other 4 rounds. It was scheduled for 5 rounds, but that shit ended early. It's kind of funny, you know, but what would I expect from him and his sweet ass daddy? You feel me? That's why they turned down their biggest payday to fight Abdullah Mason. They were about to get paid more money to fight Abdullah Mason than Shakur Stevenson. And Shakur Stevenson's the champ. But they signed on to fight Shakur. They didn't even want to pump fake. They didn't even try to pump fake Abdullah Mason. But it's funny, Keyshawn Davis, he had to pump. You know, he pumped fake Abdullah Mason before he left the division. Keyshawn said, I got to show everybody I ain't a bitch. And did the biggest bitch move. Knowing damn well he wasn't going to be able to fight Abdullah, but he did that bitch made move. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of these men out here, they bitches. They fathers is bitches. Like, the way they running their shit is soft. Devin let his dad ruin his situation. Schofield letting his dad ruin his situation. And Norman, he better get the rein on his situation for his dad get him in trouble. Now, they affect, and it's funny. All these guys they saying are the future now have ducked smoke. Kid Austin, he ducked that Dula smoke. Brian Norman, he ducked that boot smoke. Like, all these niggas ducking fucking smoke. So how can you be the one? How can you be this elite fighter and you ducking motherfucking wreck? Like, I've never heard of an elite fighter ducking wreck. I've never heard of Floyd ducking wreck. I ain't never heard of Spence ducking wreck. Like, hell, even Usyk ain't ducking no goddamn wreck. Like, this shit crazy. But they got these certain factions out here and these certain cults. I wouldn't even call them Sugarfoot. I call them Candy Apple, Rod Walker. I call it Candy Apple. Sugarfoot too close to Sugar Shane. Nah. Ain't shit sugar about him except his blood type. That's it. But I went over it and I watched that sparring about 3 times. And I seen where Abdullah penetrated that nigga body, penetrated his jab through, man, like, and this, and you remember Kid Austin is older than Abdullah. This shit happened right here when Abdullah was 17. This is when Abdullah first turned pro. So if you think about it, think about the exchanges, the enhancements, the level of improvement of Abdullah Mason's boxing game now than what it was when he first started. Like, he's a completely different fucking monster. Rod Walker stupid. He talking about Joe, you just used to be penetrated. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, Abdullah's a special type of fighter. And special fighters, they are dynamic. Like, they change their positions. Like, they become better and better. Like, after this Sam Noakes fight, and now listen, Abdullah Mason and Sam Noakes won't even go 6 rounds. They won't even go 6 rounds. But I would like to see Abdullah versus Emiliano Vargas. And I would like to see him versus Carmel Moten. And you know, I don't understand why Southpaw doesn't like Abdullah Mason. I mean, that's his damn business. Shout out to him. I don't know why he don't like Abdullah Mason. I know why he don't like nobody from Philly, but he really doesn't like Abdullah Mason. I really don't know why. Because that's a young hell of a fighter. Exactly, Rod Walker. But everybody talking about, oh, he stopped Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer has never been stopped. Okay, Tevin Farmer's been beat 8 times before. That's just like any other fighter. Oh, JTM because he's Muslim. Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out because I was like, damn, why the hell Southpaw? Like, usually Southpaw recognize the skills. Like Southpaw, I was like, damn, he being biased now. But okay, because he Muslim. Okay. I can respect that. Oh, if you go back and watch it, Rod Walker, he definitely didn't. He was having a Tourette's fit. He was in the middle of shaking. His eyes was closed. Cal Cooler crazy. Well, a lot of people do, Rod Walker. I mean, you know, I ain't gonna speak about it, but you know why. It ain't for us. It ain't never been for us. I mean, like I said, that shit ain't got nothing to do with us, but for people to go join it, it is kind of crazy. That's like that movie, The Black Klansman, where they had that black guy that joined the KKK. I mean, it's basically the same thing in a nutshell. But I ain't here to talk about nobody's beliefs. What a person believes in, that's on them. I feel like if it makes you a better person, who am I to say something different? But if you want to hear the truth, I can tell you. But I'm not going to try to force it on you. That's all. I was just trying to figure out why he was. Oh, yeah. What's up, Von Wise? Oh, yeah, Creole. He has a quick temper. Like, if you don't agree with what he's saying, yeah, he'll snap on you quick. I've seen it. I be laughing at it, though. remember when he got into it with barbershop conversations. That shit was funny as hell. Creole, you ain't gonna say that's some Chicago shit. It's one thing about speaking your mind, and it's another thing to have everybody glaze you. I speak my mind, but I don't want everybody to agree with everything I'm saying. Me and Southpaw straight though. If I don't agree with him, I tell him I don't agree though. If I don't agree, I don't agree. But I see if other people don't agree with him, he'll snap on them. You know? Exactly, Rod Walker. They've been doing this to us for a while though. But a person can only believe what they want to believe. They come their own way. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't. All you can do is sow a seed. All you can do is sow the seeds. You can't make people change what they don't want to change. And salute to everybody that celebrated 4th of July. You know, I didn't celebrate it because ain't shit independent. The only thing independent in America is our people getting knocked down in the streets. And people don't care about it. And before Dr. Key go on, I'm gonna say this, right? Like they got Adolf. I'm not gonna say his last name because I might get in trouble. But they got Adolf, classified as one of the most evil people in existence for killing 2 million small hats, right? But King Leopold killed over 20 million Africans, 20 million Israelites. Like King Leopold killed over 20 million. But they don't say shit about that. But the 2 million small hats that Mr. Adolf killed is worth way more than the 20 million dark skins that got killed. Ain't that some shit? Yep, things that make you go, Creole stupid. We ain't gonna talk about nobody over here. If it ain't blue blood or them motherfuckers right there, I ain't talking about them. Them lying ass motherfuckers. Exactly, Rod Walker. But history don't deem him he deem him that. You want me to tell you why, Von Wise? Because too many influential people was on that list. And so if you grab Epstein, then his lawyer gonna have that brought in court. You know, DZ, you're right about that. We haven't evolved from the past, but you know, there's nothing new under the sun as well, DZ. We're destined to create the mistakes that we made in the past. Shout out to my brother Oakland LDTV. And shout out to my brother Animalistic Savant in the Cash App with the $2 holla. I appreciate you, King. He said happy 4th of July. I appreciate you, bro. I don't celebrate it, but happy 4th to you too, my brother. Appreciate it. And if I can, just give me 4 more people to support the grind for the day. It don't matter. If y'all don't mind, give me 4 people to support. But yeah, like it's nothing new under the sun. Like the technology they had back then, A lot of people in it are not even encroaching upon it right now. Like they was able to, they just still don't even realize how the pyramids was built. They had chariots flying. Hey, that's as real as it get, calculated. Can't even get mad at her for that one. Shit, getting paid to do what you love. They say love your job. You feel me? Back in the day when I used to hustle, motherfucker offered me a good job. I said, fuck it, I love what I did. I love being out there. I used to love being out there in the trenches until I grew up and realized that living my life every day on the edge, flirting with death ain't the way to do it. Because that's what that shit was, flirting with death. Could have been gone any minute, any second. Trolling about what, Night Rider? And shout out to my man Night Rider in the building. What they talk about Turkey was trolling about? About Kid Austin? I'm so damn tired of Turkey. That's why his fight ain't selling. Man, Shakur Stevenson, Edward Berlanga, Hamza Sherez, all them, they've only sold 800 fucking tickets, dog. Rod Walker, we about to see Canelo versus Hamza Sherez next. Man, Turkey done tricked David Benavidez to fight on his card. He tricked Benavidez with the promise of Canelo just so he can make some money. That man ain't about to put Canelo versus. Matter of fact, Canelo is not accepting a Benavidez fight. Canelo's on his farewell tour. He's not taking no fight that's tough. He been tricking the game for too long. He been tricking it for too long. Exactly. He been tricking the game for too long. And that's what I've been saying, DZ. Like, you got the Belanga and them fight coming up, but you still talking about Bud and Canelo, and that shit's like 3 months from now. July, August, September. Like, bro, you still got months for that fight. Why are you pushing this fight so heavy when you got a fight that's right in front of you? Like, you got a fight right in front of you. You ain't said shit about it. Like, you got a fight in 5 days. It's a fight in 5 fucking days. And ain't nobody talking about shit. And y'all know what's real fucked up about it? If the PBC put on that fight card, that would be a successful pay-per-view. You got Shakur versus Williams Zepeda. I have the first fight on the card is Edward Berlanga and Hamza Sherez, but they're not no main event. Then I have Shakur versus Zepeda. I have Antoine Russell versus Hirakoa. No, I put Shakur and Zepeda as the co-main. Right before that, I have Hirakoa and Antoine Russell. In the main event, I have Puello and Matias. That shit right there, that would at least give me 150,000 to 200,000 pay-per-view buys. That's an exciting fucking card. But the fact that Turkey is putting it on, that shit don't seem exciting. Like, that shit doesn't seem exciting at all. Yep. He's always doing bad his shit. Well, Deezy, can I ask you something, Deezy? Was you tired when Canelo was clout chasing Floyd for 2 years? And that loss to Floyd Mayweather is still Canelo's biggest fight. But he clout chased Floyd, Deezy. How is it clout chasing if you calling somebody out for a fight? That motherfucker is the undisputed champion. You supposed to take on every challenge. And Canelo and Benavidez is the biggest fight in boxing right now. So how is that clout chasing? Like, let's be reasonable. I know you like Canelo, but that's the biggest fight in boxing. Ain't nobody asked for Canelo versus Bud Crawford. You keep saying Benavidez ain't do nothing. He was in fucking mandatory. You fight a nigga that's coming up 3 weight classes. We already seen what happened when you fought motherfucker Jermell Charlo. That shit was weak as fuck. And Jermell Charlo was the best at 154. Now you got Bud coming up. That shit's not gonna be good. Exactly. Olisly Iglesias is Canelo's mandatory. Morrell was his mandatory. Benavidez was his mandatory for 3 years. But you fight a John Ryder. You fight Edward Berlanga. Jaime Munguia. It ain't no clout chasing. You said you won't fight Mexicans no more. That's why you said you wouldn't fight Benavidez. Did turn around and fight Jaime Munguia. Yeah, we're not about to sit there and cap. You said, I do not fight Mexicans. I'm the face of Mexico. Then fight Jaime Munguia. K calls it salute, bro. Well, actually, DZ, he's basically Mexican. His mom was El Salvadorian. His dad is Mexican. You are what your dad is. Plus, he told us, and look, DZ, you can't say Benavidez is not Mexican because Canelo said he wasn't going to fight Benavidez because he said he didn't want to fight no Mexican. That was the reason he gave us for not fighting Benavidez back then, DC. So you can't make the man not Mexican when you don't want him to be Mexican. Because that was the reason he gave us he wasn't fighting Benavidez because he said he wanted to be the face of all Mexico. Then he turns around and he drops Jaime Munguia. You're moving that goalpost, DC. But you still my home girl. But we're not going to let you cap. Canelo was scared of that man. And rightfully so. That man rehydrates to 200 pounds. And he got power. And Canelo was like, look, I'm too old for this shit. Like, the older I get, there's more things that I can't do that I used to do when I was younger. The doctor is in the motherfucking building. Tom Cruise.
Oops, I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me? Upper, can you hear me?
Yeah, is that Jack Reacher right there?
Yes, it is. Well, I don't know.
Okay,
Is it? You know, I have yet to see Jack Reacher. I haven't seen that one.
You ain't seen both of the Jack Reachers with Tom Cruise?
No, I have not. I have not.
Those are pretty good damn movies. It's the white man's Equalizer.
Well, you know what? This was my first time a few weeks ago seeing the Mission Impossible movie. I saw the last one he just came out with. So now I have to sit down and watch the other Mission Impossible because I had no idea that they were pretty good. I'm like, wow. And he does his own stunts. And
Key.
It's 8 of them. I thought it was just 3. No, it's 3.
It's 8 of them, Key.
Wait a minute. How long has it been going on for?
The 90s, Key.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not, look, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be able to do all of those.
She talking about, yeah, I thought it was just 3. No.
I know he's like,
She's talking about, yeah, this is
oh
96 was the first one, Marquis. Marquis said 96 was the first one. Damn, that's
no,
almost
yeah,
30 years
I'm not
ago.
doing that. Oh, well, that's too
SBG
bad
Mellow
because I'm
salute.
not doing that. I'm not right. I'm
That's why
not
you
sitting
was
down
like,
watching. Well, you know what? Huh?
yeah, I watched it. I'm trying to figure out which one did she watch. Did she tell me, yeah, what is about? I'm gonna sit down and watch all of them. I was like, damn, she about to binge a whole damn day.
I had no idea. I thought it was only
Right.
3.
She wasn't no 10. She was about 3, bro.
But I wanna but I'm dedicating my portion of the show to Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, happy birthday. 63 years old, Upper.
Shout out to
63 years old.
Mr. Cole Trickle and Maverick.
Yes.
You already know what
Yes.
Cole
And he
Trickle come
said,
from.
no, I don't. What does that come from? What movie is that?
Days of Thunder. Days of Thunder.
I didn't watch that one.
It was a race car movie that him and the dude was. That shit was bad as hell. You remember that Ricky Bobby when he got out the car, he was acting like he was on fire and shit.
Yes, yes. Talladega
That was
Nights.
like, yeah, that was like a ode to Days of Thunder.
Okay. Okay.
And he had the Top Gun movie. He had the In Plain Sight movie. Like Tom Cruise had a lot of great movies. My favorite,
Yes, he did.
one of my favorite, exactly, Brian the King Falcon, Mr. Maverick. That was his name. One of my favorite movies that he got is called The Tomorrow War. Have you seen that one?
No, I guess I have to sit down and watch that one too.
It was just a couple years ago. Like they fighting these aliens, right? And like the aliens ambushed. It's about to be the end of the world.
You
The
mean War of
aliens.
the Worlds?
No, that was a good one too.
Oh,
But this one right here, the Edge of Tomorrow. Okay, Windy City. It's called The Edge of Tomorrow. Like every time he dies, it resets the day back.
oh wow. Okay. Well, I guess it's a few movies. Oh, go ahead, Tom Cruise. Well, happy 63rd birthday.
Oh
And
yeah, Tom
he
Cruise
did
kills everybody on the verses.
he said in an interview, because they asked, is he gonna slow down, and he said no, he feels just as young as ever. He's not retiring from acting, and he will continue to still do his own stunts at 63. Upper, that's crazy.
You know who he remind me of?
What?
Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Clint Eastwood. You know, they kept on acting.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
And Rod Walker said, "Dear 8 pounds, 6 ounce newborn infant Jesus in the manger. I don't know where yet, just little infant, so cuddly, but still omnipotent."
Y'all so silly. Hey, Wendy City. Well, I'm sorry I'm late. I was on auntie duty. But let's kick this off, y'all, because I got a lot to get into before we gotta go. So let's get it. First of all, congratulations are in order, Upper. Now, normally I've been on my A game, but telling y'all about the older fighters that's making a return, right? I've been calling it for y'all, saying I heard this fighter is coming back, even though he's 102 years old. Well, Upper, guess who has a fight coming up this year? Guess, Upper.
James Tony.
Ricky Hatton. He is officially unretired and will be making his way to the ring in December. Are we excited?
What weight class is Ricky Hatton coming to?
I have no idea. But
this nigga that I heard
he said he back though. So woo!
This nigga that I heard Terrence Crawford call him elite. Now he want to come out and fight again. God damn. Terrence Crawford about to get this nigga fucked around.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Upper. Now, obviously, Ricky hadn't loved the game now.
The game didn't love him.
That's mean. That is so mean. Well, if you guys don't know, Ricky Hatton is he is in the I think he's in the International Boxing Hall of Fame, and
Cause he worked.
he hasn't fought since 2012. So he will be making his return after he got knocked out too in his last fight. Two back-to-back knockouts, one by Pacquiao and one by Sinchenko.
Don't,
So
that's not all the knockouts he got on his record. Didn't Floyd knock his ass out too?
yeah, yep, he got three knockouts, all three knockouts and losses. Floyd, Manny Pacquiao, and Sinchenko. So he is 46 years. No, is he 46 or 48? He's one of the two. He in his late 40s. And I will keep you guys posted on what weight he's coming back in. But congratulations to Ricky Hatton. Ricky said that ain't
Oh,
it for me.
they said Ricky and Pacquiao might have a rematch after the Barrios fight.
That'd be interesting. Okay. That'd
Nah,
be interesting.
Tyson ain't the one that started this shit. It was Floyd. It was Floyd unhinged. It was Floyd.
Hey Creole, hey Rod, hey Opulent, hi Unhinged, Mr. Altruistic. Shout out to our playback gang, everybody from EB Sweat a Lot, to the Queen, Tanya Johnson, Miss Joette, D1, Mr. Animalistic, Jermaine Wood, everybody. If I missed you, my apologies. Hey Rod, hey Brian, the king of the chat. Is my boy All Things up in here? My right hand. Salute to All
Yeah, I
Things.
seen him earlier.
Salute Marquis, salute to the Queen Deezy. So run Ricky Boys in the Hood. Thank you, Picasso. Hey, Picasso. Well, I thought that was
shout out,
interesting.
shout out to the beautiful Queen Miss Ashley. How you been, Queen? Hope everything well with you. Caught a couple of your playbacks. Hope everything well. Y'all make sure y'all support Miss Ashley. Subscribe to the channel. And I still need 4 people to support the grind for the day. Y'all know I ain't see a lot of y'all on the 4th. I didn't even know Friday was the 4th because we don't celebrate holidays. But I hope all y'all had a great weekend.
Yes, I do too. Speaking of a weekend, unfortunately, as we know, this weekend we have the Pro Box card and the Shakur Stevenson card, which we got to get into. But we have to update another injury, you guys. Lester
Ah, shit.
Martinez is pulling out yet
Wow.
another fight upper due to migraines. What's going on with Lester? That's two
Damn, who?
back-to-back fights in a row.
He was supposed to have a big fight too.
Yeah, so he's out this weekend, unfortunately, due to headaches. Prayers are up. I hope that they figure out what's going on with him. It was, because remember, when Virgil Ortiz had that stuff going on, they couldn't figure out what was wrong until it was finally diagnosed. So I'm praying that there is not nothing too serious going on with Lester. This is the next
Exactly,
this is
Rod.
two back-to-back fights.
It might be that CTE because he done took some shots.
He acting like Scottie Pippen. Thank you. Right? You know what? The Mexican monster should fight the winner of Canelo and Bud. Let's see, because Turkey is surely blocking him. Floyd offered him a fight when he was 18 years old for $1 million and he declined.
Deezy. Do you know that Floyd built up Canelo? Wasn't nobody talking about Canelo until Floyd started putting them on his cards, his undercards. He built them up. He got Canelo up to 42-0, the same record that he had, and then he spiked his ass. I mean, he straight spanked that man ass. And a lot of people say, man, Canelo was too young. Nigga, they had the same amount of fights. One thing about boxing, it ain't about age. It's about your ability in your fights. And they had the same amount of fights. And Floyd spanked that ass.
Thank you, Upper. Now, speaking of Lord, speaking of spankings, Upper and chat, last up on the housekeeping list. Brian Norman Sr. did another interview over the weekend. As y'all know, it's been a lot of hoopla surrounding the Normans and the Haneys, okay? And this time he had his
And the
attention focused
Schofields.
on right. Oh yeah, and the Schofields. Oh, and the Masons. Lord, all of them, just all their names just out there. But Abdullah Mason has been definitely vindicated. But Norman Sr. did an interview and he said that, Lord Jesus, that that ain't all. You feel me? Because you know, my son, when it comes to sparring, is a bad man. He had Tank Davis bleeding, okay, from sparring and made Tank quit. And he had to walk out the ring. And Tank got so upset that he threatened to break Brian Norman Jr.'s nose.
Well, you know
What
something, King?
capper fact, y'all?
King, even if that was fact, that's like me going out and say, yeah, I beat up this little 12-year-old. You know, I beat up this little 12-year-old. And when I beat up this 12-year-old, he couldn't handle my like, nigga, don't you know your son is goddamn 40 pounds bigger than Tank? Like your son walks around at 170. Tank is and when Tank sparred your son, Tank was a 130 fighter. Like Tank was a 130-pound fighter when him and Brian Norman sparred. How do you brag on something like that? That's like Mike Tyson bragging on beating up motherfucking Joe Kawasaki. Like, damn. Like, who the fuck brags on beat up a 130-pound fighter, bro?
But my whole thing is that the sparring match continues to change because it went from Tank was
you
my
know something?
toughest
That's about.
opponent.
Hold
He hit me
on.
the hardest. Yes.
That's what I'm about to say. Hold up. Brian Norman is the one that said Tank hits harder than Bud and Boots. I just remembered. I'm glad you said something.
Yes.
He's the same one that said Tank hits harder than Bud and Boots. He was the hardest puncher that was in there. And Boots put your ass down, made you quit. So if Tank is hitting harder than Boots, nigga, y'all stop fucking lying, bro. Stop, man. You old ass mechanic, stop fucking lying, dude. Stop lying. Stop fucking lying. Like these motherfuckers is capping like hell. Just like they capped on the damn motherfucking Boots until Greg Hackett came out there and put the real shit out about the Boots. The Normans be lying, the Haney's be lying, and the fucking Schofields, they all lying, and they all get found out that they lying. Like, damn, you ain't got a lie to kick it. Like, damn. Fucking lying to kick it, that shit is shame.
Well, hopefully Brian is focused on the fight with Devin Haney. And let's leave sparring stories alone. Ever since, you know, with Mason, now everybody want to talk about sparring. Like, okay, we get it. Y'all some bad mama jammers. We get it. Okay.
And I don't even think
y'all
none of
some
them
bad
can beat
mother
Superstar Johnson in sparring. How about that?
Lord, please don't bring up the stripper. Please don't bring up Thunderstorm. Please don't. You know he gonna spar them to death. Please don't.
You know
that is the
Thunderstorm beat
undisputed spar
everybody.
method.
You know he's the sparring champion of the motherfucking world now. Shit.
Lord, please don't bring him up. You know he can't wait. And then okay, you know what? That's it because we gotta get into the meat and potatoes upper. It has been some ghetto-ness and some foolishness. And I'm wondering, first of all, shout out to Jack Catterall. He did win due to a massive cut over his eye. But upper, I've never seen a fight like that before. That was very lackluster. And I'm wondering if Jack Catterall needs to go back to the drawing board because I was not too pleased. But shout out to Sky Nicholson. She knocked a girl out. She's back in the win column. And shout out to boxing legend Thomas the Hitman Hearns. He underwent hip replacement surgery and is back walking and, onto a very good recovery. So, just want to get all that stuff out the way. And of course, shout out to Thomas Hearns, Hitman Hearns, one of our favorite boxers. But let's get into meat and potatoes, y'all. Where's the outrage upper in chat? Where's the outrage? So Turkey has been on a rampage this weekend, putting out Tom and Jerry videos and pictures and reference and tagging Shakur Stevenson and saying that this is not going to happen. He has now put out that he is going to have a remote controlled ring.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, upper.
What did you expect? Do you remember what I used to call Mr. Jack Catterall? Remember I used to call him the 1-2, the 1-1, 1-2, 1-1, 1-1, 1-2. Remember I told you Catterall don't take no fucking risk. He got the boringest fights ever. Remember, I told you all he would sit there and do is pot shot the whole fucking fight. That's why I hate watching him fight.
Absolutely.
I told you that.
Yeah, I was like, yo, Jack, that's enough. But what do you think about this? Up, are you there? I wonder if it's falling. Okay. What do you think about this? Over the weekend, Turkey has been tagging Shakur to these Tom and Jerry posts, saying it's not going to be none of that. No, wait. And I'm trying to figure out where's the outrage, right? Because not only did he do that, Upper, but now he has said that he's going to have a remote controlled boxing ring, where as every time the rounds go on, the ring is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. He then posted a picture with the remote control, the picture of the ring and the remote control Upper, saying that this is how it's going to look. Where is the outrage from Shakur Stevenson fans? Where's the outrage from boxing fans? Saying, yo, how the heck is you trying to dictate? Like, what are you doing here? Because you're clearly dissing Shakur, showing your favoritism for Zepeda. Could this even be a 50-50 fight, like a true fight? Is the game already rigged? Is the cards already stacked against Shakur Stevenson? And
Well,
when in boxing will we ever have a remote control ring? Think if Al Heyman or or Bob Arum came out with something like that. Like, where's the outrage?
You know the fun thing about it? Over here, CNA is like fine wine. You remember what I said before when this fight first got announced? I told people, Turkey don't fuck with Shakur. I said Turkey is setting Shakur up, and as it get closer to the fight, y'all gonna see it. Oh no, his actually this. No, he don't fuck with Shakur. That towel head joke comment, he ain't forget about that. He wants to see Shakur and Bud Crawford face down, assed up, knock the hell out. He don't like black people. He doesn't. I don't know why y'all don't understand that Arabs do not like black people. Shout out to the VPN General Alan So staying in the building. Like, it's the reason why when you come in a store, it go, nigga. Like when you go through the door, you hear a little boo-boo, that's nigga. Shout out to Desmond Johnson in the building.
Oh my God.
And I'm just telling you what it say. It says nigga. Because I thought it was just some bullshit until I seen a white person go through and it didn't say shit. Don Drickum, don't trick him. What up, homie? I seen a white person go through that thing and it said boom. As soon as a black person went through, say nigga. I'm telling you, I've seen it, Key. Like, shit. Just like one of the motherfuckers told, just like one of the matter of fact, let me tell you what one of the jokes one of these motherfuckers told me, right?
Lord.
Motherfucker say, he say, did you know a chainsaw was racist? I said, how the fuck is a chainsaw racist? He said, when you crank it, it says, run, nigga. I said, what the fuck? I said, bro, you really gonna say that to me? But my wife was with me, so I couldn't really do what I wanted to do to her. But I was just like, damn. Barack got these motherfuckers saying anything to anybody. I blame all this shit on, it's Barack Obama's fault. They used to respect us, man. We don't get no respect ever since Barack came in there, made it legal for man-on-man action and all this bullshit. Now we face it. I'm telling you, man.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, like, these video games have changed since Barack got in the office. We got all this woke agenda shit, all this man-on-man. Like, it's Barack's fault.
Thank you, Upper. So, anyways, I'm more concerned about the fact, Upper and chat. I am more concerned about the fact that
the chainsaw, right?
No, the ring size, Upper. I do not like that he's going to be, if this is true, he's going to be able to control the ring size. But my whole thing is, say all of this is for publicity and marketing. Where was all of this 4 weeks ago when you announced the tickets? Because we are literally 5 days away and the tickets are not moving. And Berlanga did a pop-up shop today in which he was giving away free tickets. So we officially shut up, Upper. Shut up,
But did Turkey just say something about Jake Paul doing that?
Upper. Shut up. Shut up.
I'm just see. Turkey said, "I'm not gonna give out the free tickets. I'm gonna let you do it." So he got Berlanga giving out the free tickets. That's some
Y'all better not
bullshit.
say nothing. So we know that their tickets are buy one get one free, and that they are Upper. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Boat. I didn't say that about the boat. I didn't say
Upper.
that
I
about
swear
the
to
boat.
God. I swear to God. And then Turkey puts out a video, Upper. I swear to God. I swear to God, Upper in chat. Shut up. Oh, I'll be like, y'all better stop. Y'all better stop. Hey, Lee. Y'all better stop this. Now, hey,
I want
K
we can get a two. Can we get a 2 for $5?
Upper, I swear to God. I swear to God.
Hey man, this shit like weed sales, man. Like, let me get a 2 for $5.
I'm so done. Okay, so the
You ain't even gotta buy
commercial,
the 3-5. You ain't even gotta buy the whole 3-5. Man, let me get a blunt for 4. Let me get a blunt for 4. Let me get a ticket for 4.
you know what?
I mean, Keith, don't
So
that sound like some shit? Like, let me get a ticket for 3. I got $3.50. I got $3.50. What we gonna do? How the hell your tickets is going less than a movie ticket?
upper echelon.
I'm just saying, you go to the movies, they're not giving you buy one get one. You gotta buy each movie ticket.
I'm so done with y'all. Now they put out a video. Upper Turkey put out the promo to this video. Now, as we all know, the boxing match is at a tennis stadium. So in the promo,
They got Andre Agassi in the promo.
no, they have Williams DePeta and Shakur Stevenson hitting tennis balls.
What does that got to do with boxing? This nigga tripping, man. Hey man, y'all support the grind, man. Let me get 4 people to support the grind, man. This nigga's bullshit, dog. I told y'all this nigga don't know shit about boxing, man. Can I get 4 people to support the grind for today? I'm gonna make a video about Turkey today. I think I'm gonna make a video. This nigga here. And why is he showing Shakur and Zapata? They not the fucking headliners. I guess he see it. And he the same motherfucker that laughed at Jake Paul for his tickets not selling. He giving them shit buy one, get one. Like, come on, man. He got the 3 for $5.
He
You get 3
also
bags for $5.
he also posted a picture of Shakur Stevenson and William Zapata inside of a boxing ring, but the ring was so small that both of their feet had to stand. I mean, one of their back foot was outside of the ring while their front foot was inside of the ring.
So phone booth. So it was like phone booth fighting.
Yes. Okay. I say all that to say, how did we get here? How is it that this fight, which is a damn good card, better than the Cinco de Mayo card that he had, way better. How is it that we have actual 50-50 fights on this card? Very good card, very entertaining. And they are buy one, get one free. Berlanga was at the shop handing out tickets for free today. The promo is of both of them, William Zapata and Shakur Stevenson, punching tennis balls back and forth at each other. And Turkey is threatening to have a ring that is remote controlled to decrease in size as the fight go on. How did we get here, upper echelon? What
I mean,
Chad, what happened?
they trying to do gimmicks.
Is it a gimmick though? But is the gimmicks going to roll over to sales?
No. The economy has checked out of that fight. Nobody gives a fuck about that fight. Like, we've done checked out from Turkey. Like, we've done checked out. Like, no, Turkey, we don't care.
But how is it he said Turkey said he tired of losing money, but
Well, he losing even more money.
He hasn't even put, how is it? Okay, and let's get to this. The pay-per-view sale, shout out to GM and 2 cents for this information. The pay-per-view sale is $60 for this fight. $60. Now, there is a bundled package.
Another buy one get one free.
Upper no.
Hold on one second. Shout out to my man Animalistic Savant and the Cash App again with the $2 holler. Appreciate you. Now, can I get 3 more people to support the grind for the day? Just give me 3 more people so we can get out of here. 3 more people to support the grind.
So,
but Key,
the bundle package is Shakur Stevenson and Berlanga and Usyk versus Dubois.
We don't want that shit. I mean, I like the Usyk and Dubois, but nigga, Shakur and Berlanga, don't nobody want. Nigga, you ain't even sold 1,000 tickets yet. Who the fuck gonna buy that shit pay-per-view, nigga? Like, give us a fucking bundle that we want. Give us the damn motherfucking Benavidez bundle. Give us the Bud and Canelo and Benavidez bundle. Shit. Discount double check. Who you think he is? Geico with them bundles?
They are having the grand arrivals for Shakur and them tomorrow in the afternoon at 12. Open workouts will be Wednesday at 12. I'm waiting to get the address. And the press conference is Thursday at 12. The weigh-in is Friday at 10:30 in the morning.
BJ Jackson. We call the Fire Stick Gang over here, baby. It's FSG, baby. Fire Stick Gang.
So I'm very disappointed. I cannot tell y'all how disappointed I am about this card, how it's being promoted and everything. He threw so much at Canelo and Bud Crawford that now they are essentially coming from behind, to get this card off. Now they have a jam-packed schedule starting tomorrow at 12 p.m. I assume that it's all going to be in New York, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. What's up?
Well, this last month, when you was doing all this Canelo and Bud shit, you should have been doing Shakur and Zepeda and all that shit right there. You still got 2 more months for Canelo and Bud. Like, who the fuck does some shit like that? Like, you got a fight right now, and then you forget about. Shout out to my nigga Jay Smith. Shout out to GM in the building. Like, who forgets about the fucking fight that you have right now to promote a fight that's months away? Like, that shows why they're steady losing fucking money. Then you lose so much money that you charge people to come into a motherfucking press rally.
I was able to get the bundle package. If you buy the Shakur,
are you fucking 100 for both of them, nigga? Fuck
yes,
you.
it's $94.99, and then separately they're $60 a piece. Now let's break something down to y'all. Okay, it's called a 2-for-1.
Hold on, 2-for-1. That means $50 a fucking piece. It's $25 in the UK by itself, nigga.
But not to mention, Upper, is you still got, if you don't have a DAZN subscription, that's still an additional $20-something. So really, you're saying you might as well buy the two. You might as well buy the card separately. You're gonna pay the same amount if you buy them 2-for-1 if you don't have a DAZN subscription.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead, Fire Stick Gang.
Now, here's my problem. First of all, PBC and Top Rank would never. Second of all, as far as all of this go, this would never have gone down. And we know that because of how PBC have promoted their big fights. And they were all successful. Secondly, Upper, remember when Turkey threw a shot at Al Heyman and them saying that we're not going to have pay-per-views all the time. The fans shouldn't, want to do this. Now, PBC
his last 8 fights have been pay-per-view, ain't it?
I was about to say PBC has only had 1 pay-per-view fight this year, which was the Lamont and Tank Davis fight, if I'm not mistaken.
What was Morrell and Benavidez? Was that was last year? When at the
beginning?
No,
that was 2. So 2 pay-per-views. January or February. And no, it was January and then April or May. So they've only had 2. March. Then they're about to have their 3rd one. Okay,
they
March. And then they're about
March,
yeah. So then they're about to have their 3rd one with Pacquiao and Barrios, who's, let me finish telling y'all, let me reiterate. That fight is already 80% sold out. I told y'all this
Then
weeks ago.
then they got the Tank and Roach that's coming out, and that's gonna be sold out within the announcement. So they're gonna have
So
4 pay-per-views
exactly.
this year.
Now let's talk about Turkey. We have the February 22nd card. We have the Conor Ben card. We have the Cinco de Mayo with Ryan, the Cinco de Mayo with Canelo, and we're about to have the Shakur
The
Stevenson
NUA,
card.
don't forget the NUA card.
That was free. That was on ESPN.
No, remember they had it in the bundle.
Oh yeah, yeah. Was it in the bundle?
Yeah, it was the 3 week. It was, and then they had the Chris Eubank. It was the Chris Eubank, Canelo, Ryan. It was Chris Eubank, Canelo, and Ryan. And
Right,
then
that's
for
3.
100, and then for 140, you could have got the anyway fight with it instead of the 120.
Okay, so that's 5. And then we have the Shakur Stevenson card. Then after an Usyk card, so that's 6, 7. Then we have the Canelo card, that's 8.
Canelo and
That's
Bud.
Canelo and Bud. That's 8 pay-per-views, and we haven't even gotten
No,
to the
no.
October and November
And you
cards
got
either.
Benavidez.
Right, that's the
Benavidez,
one either October or November.
yeah, Benavidez and Yard.
Exactly. That's 8 pay-per-views for this year to PBC's 2 so far. And then possibly 3 and 4. So 4 to 8. What
And you know what's crazy? The
what's
2
up?
that the PBC put on did more numbers than all 8 that they've done already. You can add the Tank and the
Absolutely.
Benavidez pay, huh? You can add the Tank and Benavidez, and they smack Canelo, Ryan, all that. That should show you star power right there.
So I just wanted to put that out there. Like, listen, not only is he giving us not only is he not giving us quality promotion, but it's not adding up when it's supposed to add up. And so I'm curious to see how he's going to pull this off with Canelo and Bud, being that the rumor still is out there that Canelo and Bud fight will be in the afternoon. It won't be at night because they have that UFC fight at night that Dana has a commitment to as well. So I'm curious to see how he's going to pull all this off. Not to mention he has the October and November cards that he's still trying to get off. And we haven't even gotten into the Bivol and Beterbiev controversy that's currently occurring. That Beterbiev pretty much let the cat out the bag with. So I'm saying all this to say I'm very disappointed in Turkey, and I'm very disappointed at the fans. Because if this was Bob Arum, if this was Al Heyman in the PBC or
They
Tom
be talking
Brown,
trash like hell about the PBC.
oh my God, they would be killing the PBC. And it just goes to show you the and the just how they
The
view the PBC.
favoritism. No, it's not that.
Exactly.
It's just how they view black-owned businesses. It's always your own that hates on you.
Jay Smith says all these fights ain't pay-per-view worthy. I concur. I definitely agree. That Cinco de Mayo card was trash. Um, even by Canelo standards, he didn't even like it. But as far as this Shakur and Berlanga, this should not be on pay-per-view. Something's got to give, because how is your pay-per-view cheaper than your tickets to your fight? Turkey, what's going on here? The cheapest ticket to get into the Shakur and Berlanga is $66. Your pay-per-view is $60. Upper, who is his business manager, Upper? What's going on with that? Chat. Rod, paid in full. Y'all help me out with this. Y'all help me out with this. Creole, how is it that the tickets frequent? I'm gonna get the how is it that the pay-per-view is cheaper than the actual tickets to get inside the venue? Where they do that at, y'all? What's going on? Like I'm very confuzzled. I'm confused and puzzled. I'm perplexed. Upper, how is his pay-per-view cheaper than the actual boxing ticket event, Upper? What's
Hey,
going on, best friend?
hey, because the pay per view ain't gonna sell either. Hey man, make sure y'all smash the like button if y'all can. And I also need 3 more people to support the grind for the day. Can I get 3 people to support on this Monday? And frequent, I'm surprised you here today. Shalom to my brother, Mr. Altruistic. What's understood don't have to be said, my brother.
He said Turkey is smoking ice. He's doing something because I'm trying to figure out how is this even possible. Now, Frequent says you ain't disappointed with PBC, that Tank versus Roach 2 promo. Dead face. Well, no, because unlike the rest of these rematches and everything, that one already has its own steam.
And
And
it's already
so
sold out.
and
They
if
got the pre-orders.
and so once that goes, because I'm pretty sure that it's gonna start getting more up in steam once Pacquiao and Barrio stuff is out the way next week. It's already going, it's already set in stone. Everybody is here. Everybody is waiting for that fight. Everybody. Hey, Crush. Everybody is waiting for that part 2. But you know who isn't ready for that part 2? Baval and Turkey Upper. So Baturviev is pissed off. And normally, and this is saying a lot because y'all know Baturviev don't ever talk like that. You feel me, Upper?
You mean for
Baturviev.
the part 3?
Yeah, oh yes, I'm sorry for the part 3. Lord Jesus.
Everything's a part fucking
Ooh.
3 with this nigga, dog.
Right. So oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, Tyson Fury is getting a a warm welcome comeback fight for out of retirement in Saudi Arabia. I'm like, he don't even deserve it. I told y'all he wasn't retired. I was the only one telling y'all. I'm hearing that he's coming back. He's in the gym. Like,
He
but
just wanted more money. That's all.
oh my god, oh my god, it's just too much. It's just too much. But anyways, but Turviev. So after it was announced that what's his name, Benavidez was going to fight Yard, people were asking, okay, what is going on? So then Turkey put out that Baval and Baturviev was going to be in November or at the end of this year, right? But Artur Baturviev said, hold up, nah, I don't know what y'all talking about. So he said, I received hundreds of questions about the third fight. That's why I decided to answer here. As you know, the first fight for the absolute champion title took place August last year. After 5 years of attempts to unify the belts, it was successful. The day after the fight, we agreed on a rematch, which was to take place within 4 months. Despite the fact that I was after the operation and my coach and doctor were categorically against such an early rematch. After the second fight, I immediately showed interest in an early third fight. And at first, there were rumors about the fight in August, but my opponent said in an interview that he wanted to hold it until late autumn. Then at the end of the year, and now it is completely unknown when. Dima, how old do I have to be so that we can fight for the third time? So he's basically saying that Baval is Baval team and that they are trying to age him out of the third fight because at
It's
first
because
it was an early one, then they come out.
it's because Baturviev is aging Bavall every time he throw them goddamn hammers. Shit. He knocking years off Bavall ass. Bavall like shit. I can't keep taking that. And shout out to my brother, Mr. Altruistic, in the building with the $10 holler. Appreciate you, King. Shalom, my brother. I just need 2 more people to support the grind for today. Can I get 2 more people to support the grind for today? Yeah,
So,
man. But
but don't
Bavall
you
don't
guys
want that
find it
shit.
weird though? But Upper, don't you find it weird that when Benavidez was uplifted to the Mando, all of a sudden it was, oh well, Baval got to have his rematch with Baturviev. You know what I'm saying? So now that they got Benavidez out the way with this scheduled fight with Yard, now all of a sudden, oh, we gonna have the fight next year at a later time. I'm saying I think that Turkey Num have Turkey Num they've been playing Benavidez, yo.
Yeah, they have. But Turkey already told us that. He told us when Benavidez denied him last year. And then he was like, you remember he told Bavall, don't forget where your bread's buttered at and shit. Don't get your lights cut off. Turkey petty.
Absolutely. He's
And
very
you want me to tell you what else? You want me to tell you what else? After Benavidez fight on this card, I feel like Turkey gonna say fuck him again. He ain't gonna get that man the Canelo fight.
But I just think that it's so crazy to me, y'all, that all of this went down and it took for Beterbiev to come out, which Beterbiev never addresses anything, to say, wait a minute, hold on. Not only y'all trying to age me out by prolonging this fight. And of course, me being me, I'm connecting the dots and I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Y'all made it seem as though Turkey made it seem as though the Bivol and Beterbiev fight was set in stone. You understand?
Shout out to River. Hold on one second. Shout out to River Rod Walker in the cash out with the $4 holler. Appreciate you, King. Now I just need one more person to support the grind for the day. Can I get one more person to support the grind for today? And it'll be good. But I don't know why we didn't get Benavidez versus Beterbiev. I would have loved that fight. I would have liked that fight.
They were stringing them along.
I said, what about Beterbiev?
They strung Beterbiev along. They thought that they were going to fight him, and they kept pushing the dates back. And now it's not.
I said Benavidez Beterbiev.
Beterbiev has the rematch signed with Bivol. That's why.
Man, Bivol is not. Man, Turkey is not about to put that man back in the ring with Beterbiev. If y'all ain't caught that shit.
Honor or
okay, they gonna make that man wait till he's 40 years old. He gonna be 40 years old before he get that rematch. But I'm gonna tell you one thing that Turkey and Eddie Hearns is doing. They keep protecting their fighters against Benavidez, just like Callum Smith, just like all their fighters. They keep Eddie Hearns is keeping his fighters away from David Benavidez. He's keeping his fighters away from David Benavidez. He's not trying to let his fighters get fucked up. Hold on, give me 1 second.
General says, hey, Slogan. Frequent said the Mexican monster ain't want to kiss the ring at first, so he being punished. It appears that. You know what, Slogan? Leave their tickets alone now. What's so crazy, Key, that Turkey a B in real life, or that Turkey playing in our faces and folks out here campaigning and celebrating Turkey for the F stuff. Yes, that's what it is. That it's all of that, because my whole thing is, I'm not going to forget, because none of us remember when it first was announced, all of us was like, Lord, do we need a part 3? Remember? We like, man, we don't even want to see no part 3. And then when we found out that Benavidez was elevated, we were all like, nah, put Benavidez up in the Bivol. Remember? Like, y'all remember? Because we was all arguing like, man, Benavidez, he finally finna get his shot. Then here come Turkey letting Bivol know, you better not. And then they announced a rematch. And from what Beterbiev just said, there was never no rematch. Oh, and I forgot to include that Beterbiev is petitioning for, if there is a part 3, he does not want it to be in Saudi Arabia. He wants it to be in Russia. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen. Shout out to all my Russians out there. But, y'all got a little stuff. Y'all got a little, y'all got some things going on up over there. You feel me? Every time I look up, Putin is putting belt to ass over there on Ukraine. So I don't know. I don't know if we don't have to fight in Russia now. We can't have that fight in Russia now.
Well, they both Russian.
I don't know though. They in the war right now. Now I don't know. Now I don't know who's gonna win this war. All I know is Putin been talking big stuff. You feel me?
I'm just saying though, they both
I'm a
Russian.
little nervous for him.
I said they both Russian though.
Right, but they in an active war though. So Ukraine could bomb where the damn boxing match is. We can't have
that. Ukraine ain't bombing shit in Russia. They can't even get past the border. All the wars been happening on Ukraine side of the border.
I know, but I'm just scared though. Like, you know what? Let's not have it. Let's have it in one of them other Kazakhstan places. Let's have
Shout
it
out
in
to
one of
my
them other areas.
brother D1 in the cash out with the $2 haul. Appreciate you, my brother.
Hey D1. But yeah, let's have it in one of them other areas because I don't know, but Baturviev said that he wants to fight if it's to be a third, the trilogy. He wants it to be a Motherland Russia. Okay. Drago series, Lord all things. Thank you, Rob Walker. You're not getting the tickets at a pizzeria. You guys are y'all are just so mean. But I feel like Turkey is really, really being petty right now. And he has went above and beyond when it comes to, who his favorites are, pretty much. So we know Sherez is his favorite. We know that Baval is one of his favorites. We know that Nick Ball is one of his favorites. So when you see one of them in the ring fighting, just know it might be some flu stuff going on, or if it's some or when you hear about their fights coming up, just know that Turkey got his hands all up in it appears like, because wow. Like they are really holding Benavidez back from greatness. And it's insane. They can't get him to column fight. They want to give him yard. They don't want him to execute his Mando position against Baval. Don't want to give him Baturvia. Like, it's just crazy. And this is now what the third fighter upper that has came out and said that they want their fights to be somewhere else. Wasn't it F.A. Ajaba who told that? Chat, remind me. Hey, big dog. Wasn't it All Things Rob Walker? Wasn't it F.A. who said with Bacoli, they said that the fight has to be in America? Who remembers that? I think it was that one. Who else said that they wanted the fight to be in America? Kid Austin Jr. said that they wanted the fight to be the rematch or their fight with Shakur to be in America. Baturviev is now saying it has to be in Russia. I'm missing somebody else though. It was Adames. After he got robbed against Sherez, he said that the fights have to be the rematch have to be in the States. Who remembers that? Yeah, All Things. He loved him some Sherez. Sherez is one of his what you call them? Ambassadors. And they really said Turkey is good for boxing talk. Yeah, Benavidez, Baturviev, Adames. Yes, it's been a few fighters now that has come out and said that it cannot be in Saudi Arabia. So I'm really worried about Benavidez fighting in Saudi Arabia in October. And Ricky Hatton is coming back and fighting in Saudi Arabia as well. So Ricky, be careful. Ricky, be careful. I don't know why you won't have your comeback fight in the UK because you know your boy's gonna come out there and rep for you. But just be careful, Ricky. Now it would be interesting because y'all know that Chris Eubank Sr. is coming back too, right? So it would be interesting if they try to line up Ricky Hatton and Chris Eubank Sr. because you know he's supposed to be coming back up.
That's way too big of a weight difference.
I don't know. We don't know what their weight is. They've been out the ring for over 10 years. So we don't know what their weight is anymore. I'm just shocked that everybody is coming back this year. Oliver McCall, King Kong Ortiz, Chocolatito, Manny Pacquiao, Ricky Hatton. Is rumors that Floyd is supposed to have an exhibition match coming up soon or this year. Who else is coming back, y'all? Who else is making their way back? I think that's it. I feel like we got more. Oh, Ugas. But Ugas really never retired, though. But Ugas is coming back. I'm not sure if he's going to be at 47 or 54. It's going to be some people. But look at all this. They might as well make an old man division. Lord Ashley. You know what? They might as well. Queen Picasso. No. Turkey. Lord Rod. It's not his legs. Okay. Floyd versus Roy Jones. Oh my God. Upper, did y'all see Floyd Mayweather trolling Roy Jones? Now y'all tell me, what did Roy Jones say about Floyd? Because Floyd put on his social media, showed the video of Roy Jones getting knocked out. I said, ooh, if Upper see this, he gonna cuss out Floyd. Y'all know upper favorite fighter is Roy Jones. That was crazy. Oldies but goodies boxing league. Thank you, Rod. Thank you so much. But back to the point though. I'm just really, I just let me tell you something, Turkey. I swear to God, if you mess up Benavidez out there, I swear to God, Turkey, I swear to God, if you mess up Benavidez out there, it's gonna be some furniture moving. You better leave my boy alone now. Now you done already blocked him. You done blocked him from these fights. Now we got substantial proof that you blocked him from Beterbiev and Baval. And now Beterbiev is saying that y'all are aging him out. Because now the trilogy ain't going to be into 2026. So now Beterbiev can't even make no more money this year. We not doing this. I'll be damned if you get Benavidez. I'll be damned. Okay, Benavidez worked hard. He don't need to be in Saudi Arabia. He can still do his own show in Vegas. He will
He
do
tricked him with the
numbers.
honey. He told him that if you fight over here, I'll give you Canelo for his final fight. But Benavidez ain't got to worry about losing the yard. He knocking that nigga the fuck out.
Roy Jones said that Floyd could never be Sugar Ray Leonard. Also, that's why Floyd trolled Roy Jones. Well, y'all know Floyd Mayweather gets sensitive about Sugar Ray. Everybody, like, that's like the main comparison. And did you see that upper? Roy Jones came out and said that Floyd could never be Sugar Ray Leonard, and Floyd put up a video of him watching Roy Jones get knocked out. Who would he get knocked out about? What was that?
Glenn Johnson.
So
or was it Tarver?
I think it was
You know
Glenn
something?
Johnson.
I think Floyd could have beat Sugar Ray. You want me to tell you why?
No, because it's blasphemy.
No, it's not blasphemy. We sit there and think about
It's blasphemy, upper.
Floyd had a better offensive prowess than his dad. Floyd Sr. was pure defense. He didn't have good offense. Floyd Sr. gave Sugar Ray one of his hardest fights with the shoulder roll. Go back and look. Floyd Mayweather Sr. If he had Roger Mayweather's offense, he could have beat Sugar Ray. We watched Roberto Duran beat Sugar Ray. It ain't like Sugar Ray was undefeated. Like, come on now. He lost to motherfucker Hector Camacho. Yes, he was great. Floyd ain't never lost. And Floyd was about 3 times better than his dad. I feel like 3 times better than his dad is good enough to beat Sugar Ray.
I will always have Sugar Ray Leonard over Floyd. I don't care what nobody say. I will always have him over there. Period. Oh, the Berlanga meet and greet. Somebody was asking. It was gonna be at the Cops and Kids. Shut up, upper. Shut up, chat. I swear to God. I swear to God, upper and chat.
Did you say Costco's?
No, upper. I swear to God. No. It was going to be at Cops, like a police officer, Cops and Kids in Brooklyn. They were giving away merchandise and free tickets. It's located at 667 East 34th Street, Brooklyn, New York. Okay. So it was at the Cops and Kids Center. Because somebody asked, no, Cops. You know what? Bye, Rod. I'm so done. He out there for the kids and y'all making fun of him. See, this is why. This is why. This is exactly why.
I thought you can't say.
I hope he had a really good turnout there with the kids. The Cops and the kids. I hope they had a really good turnout. And yeah,
man,
this is the same match who had a police officer. Huh?
I bet it wasn't about 10 people there.
Upper, but this is the same guy who had the police officer and the firefighter going at it on the Cinco de Mayo card. Y'all remember? No,
Turkey, as I say, he with that bullshit. But Key, I just gotta ask you a question, Key.
I'm so done.
Why do you think that Floyd can't Key? Why do you think that Floyd can't beat Sugar? Huh?
I just think his skill, because I just think his skill set. I think that Sugar Ray could match his his speed and everything, his defense and everything. Like, to be honest with you,
Did he
that would
match it
probably
against
be one
Durant?
of my very, like, if I could put them in the ring, I swear to God, that would be one of the greatest fights ever. That one and Floyd versus, y'all know, one of my favorite fighters of all time, Sweet Pea. Those
Let
two
me ask you a
fights right
question.
there, my God.
Let me ask you a question, best friend.
Yes.
When Roberto Duran jumped up 2 weight divisions, right? Remember, he jumped up 2 weight divisions at one time.
Yes.
He got in there with the Sugar Ray Leonard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beat the shit out of Sugar Ray, didn't he?
Oh my God, Upper.
I'm just saying, I'm a realist, Key. I'm a realist.
Okay.
One thing about Floyd, you can't show him the same thing twice. Sugar Ray was struggling with Floyd dad. I got Floyd in his prime versus Sugar Ray.
But he avenged his death. He avenged his loss though against Roberto Duran though.
Yeah, but Floyd ain't never lost.
I think that it'd have been I think it's a very good fight, but I'm gonna always ride with my fighters. Y'all already know.
I mean, that's good. You can ride with your fight. I'm just saying Floyd ain't never lost.
And I think his speed and everything, I think that would be a really good fight. I got Sugar Ray and I got Sweet Pea over Floyd.
Sweet Pea get demolished. I'm sorry. And Sweet Pea, one of my favorite fighters. Zab Judah is so much faster than Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd accounted for that speed and timing. I hate to say it, Floyd a cocky, arrogant motherfucker, but that nigga's good, Keith. He's fucking good as shit.
Yeah, of course. He's my top 3 greatest of all time. Absolutely.
Who you got ahead of him? And don't tell me no people that done lost already.
I don't go by just that though, Upper. Of course, my favorite boxer of all time was Muhammad Ali.
I don't go by wins and losses either, but I go by the competition as well. Who's fought tougher competition than Floyd?
I would have to say Muhammad Ali and Jack Johnson, because they had no choice but to fight everybody because of that time and age that they were in. You had them, and then you had Sugar Ray Robinson. A lot of people forget about Sugar Ray Robinson.
Ain't nobody forget about Sugar Ray fucking Robinson.
I'm not saying about you.
I'm just saying I like Sugar Ray Robinson, but he ducked the damn Charlie Burley in them. Sugar Ray Robinson ducked Charlie Burley in them for the longest. The Murderers Row. Everybody from the Murderers Row that fought each other, they all called out Sugar Ray Robinson. Now, Sugar Ray Robinson, yes, he was a good fighter, but 80 of his wins came from people that came straight off the street from a bar. I went back and did research. The man fighting people that didn't even have fight experience. Yes, he was good. I mean, yes, he was good, but I mean, I'm gonna keep it real, Key. I'm gonna keep it real.
But I think at that time, boxing wasn't looked at as it was then. I mean, how it is now. Back at then, everybody was just trying to make a quick couple bucks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like doing all that stuff. So that win and loss and all that other stuff wasn't as pivotal as it is now. But Sugar Ray Robinson, because of, again, at that time, these are not people that was fighting in the 90s and 2000s. He was fighting in the 40s and the 50s. You know what I'm saying? So he had a lot on his back during this time with racism, segregation, everything. And look at what that man was able to amass. Like, I look at them 3, like those are my Mount Rushmores of Muhammad Ali, Jack Johnson, Sugar Ray Robinson. What's that one white dude? It was a white dude. Why did I forget his name?
He won't make it on mine.
Picasso says,
whoever you about to say right now, he ain't gonna make it on mine. I'm just letting you know that now.
Anyways, then I have Floyd. Floyd is definitely one of the
Don't say no fucking Rocky Marciano.
No, not Rocky.
Cause I'm about to say he fought motherfuckers past their prime.
Oh my God, but he's still a legend though. Rocky's still a legend now. Don't do that.
Yeah, he a legend.
Still a legend.
He a legend because he ain't fight the real legends though.
It's some old Thomas Dillon in our Italian village out here in Chicago that don't play about Rocky.
Well, Rocky ducked George Foreman.
And Rocky,
guess what?
And Irish Cats.
Guess what? Rocky ducked George Foreman. He said, I'm not getting in the ring with that young. Huh?
Well, what about Archie Moore?
Archie Moore, ain't that a football player?
No, he was a he's a boxing He got knocked out by Muhammad Ali, but a lot of people used to be big on Archie Moore too. That was another one that was popular back then.
You know why Archie Moore was so good?
Mm-hmm.
His opponents had to throw the fight, or they was gonna get fucked up by the mafia.
Oh my God!
I'm serious. Key, a white man ain't gonna beat no slick black fighter. I don't care what the hell you say.
Well, I like
Klitschko was decent. Joe Kawasaki.
Tim Zoo, Costa Zoo knocked out Zab Judah. Can't
How
say that.
How many losses Zab Judah got?
It don't matter. He still. You said a white dude can't be the black one. Zab Judah.
I said no. I said he ain't gonna beat. They're not gonna beat the elite. I said they're not gonna beat the elite, skilled top black fighters.
Come on. So Zab Judah was an elite best friend. Come on. Now.
No, he was good. Zab Judah was good. Key, Zab Judah was good, but as he moved up in weight, no. Zab didn't have the work ethic. He was too fucking lazy. That's why Zab couldn't fuck with Floyd. He had all the talent to beat Floyd, but was too lazy. He was too lazy, and he got timed by Costa Zoo. It was no way Costa Zoo was supposed to win that fight, but he timed Zab's ass.
What if Costa Zoo come back? Lord Jesus.
he gonna get with his son got.
Shut up, Upper.
I guess he gonna come back and is he gonna come back and avenge his son?
He might have to, because they fight. I can't wait to see that. Speaking of avenge, Upper, we won't see the avenge for Bohachuk versus Virgil Ortiz anytime soon. Remember, they were going to have that part 2, but now it looks like, guess who Bohachuk might be fighting on September 13th?
Charlo.
Brandon Adams. Brandon Adams is 25-4 with 16 KOs and has been.
He knocked out Bohachuk.
Yes, that's a part 2. Yes, I was about to say, like, wait a minute, didn't they fight? I was just about to say, like, wait a minute, didn't they just fight? They're having their rematch. Who y'all got if this goes through? Bohachuk versus Brandon Adams, part 2.
I got Bohachuk this time.
You got Bohachuk?
Yeah, Brandon Adams called Bohachuk early in his career. Bohachuk didn't know what a slick black fighter was before he met Brandon Adams.
That's a really good fight. Speaking of slick fighters, Bam Rodriguez versus Puma Martinez will be on the Benavidez versus Yard undercard in November. Now, Puma and Bam, now look at this. Bam has a fight on July 19th. Why are you making and announcing another fight before this fight even happens, Turkey? What are you doing? Oh my God, my goodness. But okay, that's y'all guy though. That's frequent them guy. So go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all, that's y'all guy. But yeah, if Bam beats old boy, he find Puma. So it look like Bam could be undisputed by the end of this year. Interesting. Okay. I like that up, don't you? I like that. And I'm trying to see. Let me see. Timmy Boy. Thank you, Picasso. Riddick Bowl. Thank you, Cam. Tim Zoo would get his A all the way whoop coming back. I mean, shoot, everybody else coming back. What's another one? That's where I'm at with it. Also, an announcement by Turkey, of course. If you want to be on the undercard of Canelo and Bud Crawford, remember I said that they were looking for talent. He has officially announced this flyer. Now, look, he's already promoting this, but his Saturday card is 5 days away, and he just now promoting that. I tell you. But anyways, they are looking for 2 fighters at a sparring club event on July 11th in Brooklyn. And if you're selected, you will be on the undercard on the Canelo and Bud Crawford undercard on September 13th. So here are the details. It will be it's called Dog City, New York. The Greenpoint Terminal Warehouse, 67 West Street, Brooklyn, New York, is free. July 11th, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you guys will be sparring, I'm assuming, or showing your boxing talent. And if Turkey likes it, then you will be on the undercard in September. Okay. Hey, light skin business. Okay, so I just want to let y'all know that I'll definitely keep telling y'all up until the fight day. As we also know, this Friday is the all women's card making history. Those tickets are doing wonderful. Wow. And instead, the Berlanga and Shakur card has been reconfigured with the quarter of the stadium going to be blacked out. Remember, Berlanga was giving away free tickets today. They also have buy one, get one going on. And the tickets have been sliced for the primary market. So, y'all, please go to this fight. I don't know what else to say, y'all. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. I really don't know what else to say. Y'all go to this. Y'all, somebody go to this fight, okay? Because I don't know anymore. I don't know. I just don't know. And I wanted to say, rest in peace to Young Noble. He passed away over the weekend. He was from the Outlaws with Tupac now. Rest in peace to that king, man. Remember, if you guys need help, need somebody to talk to, mental health or anything, please reach out to somebody and talk to somebody. And my thoughts and prayers are with his family at this time. Bring out the black curtains. Well, they said that it has been sanctioned. Parts of it has been cornered off. I'm so disappointed in this. I could have done a way better job. I told you Turkey liked to see some scrambling and scraping in the ring. Oh, what? That's what they can call it. We'll definitely see. We'll definitely see about that. Upper, did you hear me? On July 11th in New York City at 4 p.m., Turkey is having a sparring event and whoever wins will be featured on the undercard of Canelo and Bud, just in case you want to go and get back into the mix of fighting, best friend.
Well, that's pretty good, I guess. Whatever.
Okay. Also, our criticism works. See, we can have, when we come together to voice our opinion and our concerns, we have power. Because I'm saying that because Jake Paul, Upper, remember when I said that he's officially ranked in the WBA? It is officially under review, best friend, due to heavy criticism and outrage from other ranked contenders. Oh, so who told on Jake Paul? Oh, look at the devil don't like ugly. The devil don't like ugly. Now, Jake Paul sat there and told Ice on Chavez Jr. last week and threatened and said Canelo was next. And now look at this. Some other people that came out, some other contenders have came out and told on Jake Paul. You see how God work? Y'all see how God don't like ugly? Y'all see that? Upper, do you see that?
I've been told y'all that man fixing his fights, man. That white boy can't beat no black person in fighting.
But still, it's not about that. No, and who cares if he can, Upper? It's not about that. The point of the matter is Jake Paul told on Chavez Jr. He called Ice.
Well, we knew he called Ice on him. He exposed him.
And told Canelo that he was next. But now look at what just happened. Due to the heavy criticism and outrage, Jake Paul's ranking in the WBA is under review. Boom.
Good, because he sat there and fought a retired fighter. He fought a retired fighter that's 3 weight classes lower than where the hell he's fighting at. Like, that was some dumbass shit. Like, I didn't understand how he got ranked anyway.
Well, all I know is that I don't know how you got ranked. Well, I mean, we knew it was coming. We know how it go because they've been talking about it since last year. So they were getting the audience ready. But if Jake Paul would have never said that about Chavez Jr. and about Canelo, because remember he said Canelo was next. Which me and Upper said, Canelo, make sure you, after the fight, you get your behind on that plane and going back to Mexico. Because they cover, he gonna send them people after you.
He gonna have immigration waiting. It's gonna be immigration waiting as soon as Canelo finish fighting.
Right. Soon as, before his hand can even get raised, ICE gonna come in the ring. You feel me? Like, Canelo, please do not stick around. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Get your behind on that plane, okay? Don't have your wife or your kids. Don't have none of your family there. Just you be there and get out that ring and go, okay? But look at how God worked, though. Now Jake is under review in the WBA. It's pending. So I will keep an eye on this to let you know. Let you all know if he's going to continue to be ranked, knowing the WBA and the money that Jake Paul, because we cannot negate the fact, we can criticize him all that we want to, but the facts are the facts, y'all. The man brings in money. Okay, the man brings in money. He has a decent revenue, not to mention they finna clear on Friday with the all women, with the all female card with Katie Taylor and Serrano part 3. Another part 3 that we'd never asked for. But shout out to them queens. But
I'm tired of it though. Like, Amanda Serrano got robbed in 2 fights, but I'm tired of seeing them fight. It's a good school, but I'm tired of watching them fight. The shit ain't that much action. Shit.
Well, they want to do it again, so we ain't got no choice but to I'm
they gonna keep doing it. They gonna keep doing it till they get Amanda Serrano the win that she needs. That's what they gonna keep doing.
Yes, but see, that's my message for this whole thing is God don't like ugly, Jake Paul. Now you see how God is working. And then also Lamont Roach has geared up his promotion for the fight. On his YouTube page, he dropped a video called Rematch After Robbery. Hey, yo, shout out to Roach, y'all. He milking this for everything that is worth upper. He had basketball games. He ain't hockey games. He got documentaries. His social media has went through the roof. He's selling merchandise. We got to give him his props now.
Hey, Key, the other day, right? He tried to do a live stream, right?
I can't hear you. It's like you far away.
I said the other day he did a live stream on Twitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
That shit had 28 people watching.
Oh my God.
And Tank was like, don't nobody want to see that shit. You don't remember that?
Oh yeah. But remember, PBC does have, now that Benavidez is going to Saudi Arabia. Remember, that's now 2 open dates. That's August 16th and September 20th. Remember, I told you guys that PBC had blocked off September 20th. So I am the week after
Earl Spence Day. I think that might be Earl Spence.
Exactly. So I'm keeping my eye open to seeing how they finna do this. But if you guys want to know, it's called Reaper's Revenge, Episode 1, The Rematch After Robbery. And Lamont Roach is telling you guys how they robbed him and showing you the moves and everything that he's been up to. You know what? I can't even be mad at him, though, up in chat. He milking this for everything that it's worth. That man got his bag. You feel me? Now he's turning around and he's saying that he was robbed and it's a rematch after robbery. We ain't mad. I ain't mad. Roach wasn't even this hype when he won his championship. I feel you, Tommy. I get it. But he hyped now. I can't wait. And we know that Tank Davis has officially went dark silence on his social media page. Normally when that happens, he's in the lab. So
Tank said he ain't giving him no more airtime. That's all.
What? I think it has something to do with that judge. He's been going through it with the judge. Word on the street is, word on the curb is that judge has been really, really, really coming for him. But we're gonna keep it. Roach on his award tour. Yeah, he definitely is. But that's all I got for y'all today. Upper, you got anything?
Nah, peace and bless to everybody. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Thank you for everybody to support this upper, and I'm out of here.
Thank you guys for coming through on this beautiful Monday. I apologize that I was late. But I hope y'all have a really good Monday. I hope y'all had a really good 4th of July and that it was safe and that y'all hand did get blown off. Oh my God, that picture of that man's hand blown off, that rapper, it traumatized me. I still see it. Like, it's like sketched in my brain. And I'm like, I'm so deeply troubled and concerned for him. Like, was that his writing hand? Does anybody know? Was that his, like, is that the man that he holds his microphone with when he's performing? Oh my God, then it was blew out. Like, I saw the bones. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me stop because I'm getting traumatized again. Like, I'm picturing it. But hey y'all, thank you, Jay. Tank will be on the cover of August edition Vogue magazine. Thank you, Big Talk Willie. Do Tank have a fight date? August 16th. It's supposed to be August 16th. That's what it's supposed to be. But remember, they also have a fight date in September. So if it's not in August, it'll definitely be in September. But I heard everything is leading towards August 16th. And he will be the photographer. Thank you, Alan. But anyways, I hope y'all had a wonderful 4th. I'm going to be back. We're going to be back tomorrow to talk about, we still have a few things to get to. Masturbator. Oh, come on. Upper. The deal that Turkey just made with CompuBox and what that means for judging scoring criteria moving forward. Because I have a theory about that. I don't like that. I think it's a conflict of interest a little bit, but we'll get there. But I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow. I hope y'all stay blessed, and I'm out.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Round Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold.